In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 8, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Twins versus New York Yankees. The Minnesota Twins and New York Yankees meet on Thursday afternoon for the series finale of their 4-game set. The Twins are trailing the Cleveland Guardians in the American League Central standings as the two teams have gone back and forth for the division lead over the last month. The Yankees remain atop the American League East but have watched their 15.5-game lead dwindle over the last month as they ready for second-place Tampa Bay this weekend. On the mound in the series finale will be right-hander Sonny Gray of the Twins, while the Yankees will likely counter with left-hander Nestor Cortes, who is scheduled to come off of injury list. The weather postponement back on Tuesday forced these teams to play a doubleheader on Wednesday. The Yankees were able to take both games to maintain their lead in the American League East. There are not many games on Thursday, but this is a pivotal one. Not only do the Yankees need to put a stranglehold on the American League East lead, they need to build some momentum heading into the postseason. Meanwhile, the Twins are just concerned about making the postseason, as the American League Central is still up for grabs. Thankfully for Minnesota fans, they'll have a Sonny Gray on the mound. He wasn't on the mound the last time these teams met, but he's looked strong recently. He's allowed more than 2 runs just once over his last 8 starts, and that was to the league-best Dodgers. The Yankees have shown plenty of vulnerability the last month and half, so Gray should perform well. New York will be welcoming back Nestor Cortes for this finale. He's had a solid year, but the time off could have him come out with a shaky performance. That's also because he was on the mound for the Twins' win in their previous series. He gave up 4 quick runs in what was ultimately a 7-1 loss. The Yankees have also had to cut into their bullpen for starters recently with Cortes' absence. That's cut into their bullpen, which is something they've relied on. With this now being the 4th game of the series after a doubleheader that included extra innings, that's not going to be as much of an advantage as it otherwise could be. After yesterday's sweep, this game takes on must-win status for the Twins, so I expect them to pull out all the stops to steal a W in this series. So the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. The Yankees' offense has stalled since the break and have played to the under in 8 out of their last 10 games overall. They have also played to the under in 4 out of Schmidt's last 5 appearances. The Twins, meanwhile, are 5-5 in their last 10 games to the under and have gone to the under in each of Gray's last 3 starts. Gray has an earned run average of 2.81 in his last 5 starts overall and should continue to put up those types of numbers while facing the Yankees' depleted, struggling offense. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Milwaukee Brewers, Game 2. The San Francisco Giants have been struggling as of late and are looking to be more like pretenders in the National League wild card picture than contenders. Rookie righty Sean H. Shell will get the ball for this start and has not pitched at the MLB level since July 3rd, where he came out of the bullpen against the Chicago White Sox and lost as he threw 2 innings and gave up 6 runs on 8 hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts. The Milwaukee Brewers are trying to step up and be in the National League wild card picture with a month of regular season games left to go. They will be sending right-hander Freddie Peralta to the mound and is coming off a no decision against the Pittsburgh Pirates, where he went 5 innings and allowed a run on 2 hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts. Looking at the bullpens this season, the Brewers are 17th in the sport with a 3.96 bullpen earned run average, while the Giants are 23rd in the majors with a 4.27 reliever earned run average this season. The OPS since the All-Star break can tell us where to lean, as that tells us a lot about an offense. San Francisco is 22nd in the majors with a .678 team OPS in the second half of the season, while Milwaukee is 7th in the bigs with a .740 team OPS in that same stretch. Milwaukee knows they need wins in order to improve their spot in the playoff chase, and that means taking advantage of favorable situations. Peralta hasn't gotten a decision in any of his last 3 games, but he's doing pretty well overall. In that stretch, Peralta has 3 earned in 17 innings on 6 hits and 4 walks. I like him to keep it going and put the Brewers in a good spot, so the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. San Francisco entered Wednesday having seen the over post a 66 to 60-8 mark on the season. The Giants are tied for 10th in runs per game going into Wednesday as they average 4.49 runs per contest. That number drops slightly to 4.4 runs per game away from Oracle Park. San Francisco's average total is 8.9 runs per game, a number that edges up slightly to 9.12 runs per contest as the road team this season. Milwaukee entered Wednesday with the over posting a 65 to 60-10 mark in their 135 games this season. The Brewers are 9th in runs per game this season with 4.53, a number that climbs slightly to 4.64 runs per game as the hosts this season. Milwaukee's average total is 8.86 runs per game this season, and that slips down slightly to 8.62 runs per game at home this year. With this being the second game of a doubleheader, this could mean the lineups are not going to be as deep as a typical game would be. Making contact will help move runners over and put your team in better positions to score runs. However, in the previous 15 days, the Giants are 5th with 132 team strikeouts offensively, while the Brewers are right ahead of them with 133. Peralta has been good of late, and with the Brewers' inconsistency at putting runs on the board, plus a parade of arms likely for the Giants, this game stays below the total. These teams are going to struggle to put up runs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Oakland Athletics. The Chicago White Sox and the Oakland Athletics are getting ready to kick off a 4-game set on Thursday night in Oakland Coliseum. The White Sox have young righty Dylan Cease taking the ball as he is coming off a victory over the Minnesota Twins, where he threw a complete game shutout, allowing just a single hit with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. The Athletics counter with rookie southpaw J.P. Sears to pitch, and he did not factor into the decision last time out against the Baltimore Orioles as he went 6 innings and gave up 2 runs on 6 hits with a walk and 5 strikeouts. The White Sox are 3-7 in their last 10 road games and 6-2 in their last 8 overall. The Athletics are 18-43 in their last 61 home games and 1-6 in their last 7 overall. The under is 6-2 in White Sox last 8 overall. The under is 4-1 in Athletics last 5 home games. The White Sox are 25-55 in the last 80 meetings in Oakland. The Chicago White Sox have been heating up while the Oakland Athletics are struggling right now. Dylan Cease is 9-3 with a 1.45 earned run average and a 0.9 WHIP in his previous 15 starts, while J.P. Sears is 2-1 with a 2.63 earned run average and a 1.32 WHIP in his last 5 starts. Looking at the last few weeks, the offenses are showing a difference as Chicago is averaging 4.64 runs per game in their previous 14 games, while Oakland is scoring 4 runs per game in their last 13 games. The Chicago White Sox have been a different team since Tony La Russa stepped away, and their offense has come alive. The White Sox need to keep winning if they're going to stay in the playoff race, and this is the perfect series to keep the vibes rolling. The Oakland Athletics just can't get out of their own way, and they're watching their pitching staff get crushed during this losing stretch. The White Sox are the better team, and they have the pitching advantage in this one, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. The White Sox and Dylan Cease are going to make it very difficult for the A's to score. Cease has been a road warrior this season, as he is 7-3 with a 1.78 earned run average on the road. The A's are also one of the worst hitting teams in the league, as they have struggled to consistently score all season. Cease will pitch deep into this game and keep the Athletics team total low. They are scoring the second least amount of runs per game, and they have the lowest overall team batting average. They won't give themselves enough opportunities to score. Now, I expect the White Sox to eventually cash in at the plate, but I don't see them going crazy in this one. They are scoring the 20th most runs per game, and they don't have a ton of power inside of their lineup. Playing in Oakland Coliseum means a lot of balls that would land inside of the stands in foul territory in other parks will now be caught as pop-outs, as there is a lot of foul territory in play. Dylan Cease is 7-3 with a 1.78 earned run average in 12 road games this season, while J.P. Sears is 3-1 with a 2.27 earned run average in 7 home games so far. Looking at the pitching staff since the All-Star break, the White Sox are 15th with a 3.95 team earned run average in 45 games, while the Athletics are 25th in the sport with a 4.4 team earned run average in 44 games. The under is 6-1-3 in their last 10 games against one another. Both of these teams will struggle at the plate at different points in this game. To be more specific, the A's aren't going to score enough runs to help push this total. Trust Cease in this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.